down, so I've got 5 main things that I noticed now that I do now that when I started wasn't as good and all that shit. What's going on then, guys, and welcome back to a brand new video with me, Matt Hall. Hope you're good, hope you had a good week, and hope your training's on point and all that shit. Welcome to the gym mistakes that I made, or I'm not really sure what I'm going to name it really. It's just going to be like the things I would do now that if I knew back in the day I would have done then, but if I was starting the gym now, what I would do differently. I've written them all down, so I've got 5 main things that I noticed now that I do now that when I started wasn't as good and all that shit. That is a side effect of this, boys and girls. Monster, but it's natural, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, so I'm going to get into the first point. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say the point, explain what I would do differently and just why. So the first point is diet, which in training is one of the most, it is the most important part, because it's 70% diet, 30% training. Obviously the diet is like where what transforms your body, what fuels your body, everything like that. So when I first started training, I wasn't really watching my calories and I wasn't really watching what I was eating. I was just eating shit and I was just eating whatever I wanted, and I was going from like I'd go from like 8 in the morning to like 4 o'clock in the afternoon and not eat a single thing. And obviously nowadays I eat like every 2-3 hours and make sure it's like a good meal, healthy meal. Obviously you have your cheat meals here and there, but obviously now it's pretty much mainly healthy, so I'll do that definitely differently. Shit, man's got a new vocabulary. Anyway, the next point is training program. When I first started the gym, I was not on a training program. I was just doing whatever I wanted, and it was literally just biceps and triceps or chest. I never really touched legs, never really touched back for the first, like, I would say year and a half. I was not hitting it properly. I was just going in, doing the standard like teenage thing, wanting to grow the biceps to impress the girls, and that was all I cared about, not thinking about my training, thinking about what I was doing and stuff like that. Right, sorry about that, guys. Had a delivery, which was actually my Vanquish Fitness delivery, which actually fits quite well because that is my next video. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to review the clothes that I've ordered from there, because I do like their clothes, but I've ordered a couple of new ones that are probably a little bit quite risky. So I'm going to do a little review for you guys. If you guys are looking at getting gym clothes and stuff, I'll see if I recommend them to you or not. But anyway, the training program, I definitely would get on a training program if I started now, because ever since I have got on a training program, the progression and the amount of gains that I've actually received from doing that is actually mental. So I'd recommend you guys, if you're looking at this and you're looking at starting the gym, don't just go in there willy-nilly. Get yourself on a training program, write down your weights every week that you do it. Make sure you're pushing yourself every single time you're in the gym, making sure you're the most hard-working person in there and stuff like that. Don't worry about being like a beginner or anything like that. Literally just go in there. Everyone's in there for the same reason, so go in and smash it, get your training program, and trust me guys, you'll be like Eddie Hall in no time. The next point is my technique. So when I first started the gym, I did not know all the techniques, neither does anyone really, but I didn't take it in my own to look at people online like that you could have the opportunity now. So like watching people on YouTube and stuff like that. Obviously if you're a beginner and say for example the bench press, which obviously is a well-known exercise and a well-done exercise and everyone does it, if you're not sure how to do it, it might be quite an embarrassing question to ask someone and be like, yo dude, can you show me how to bench press? They might look at you a bit funny or something like that, but it isn't a stupid question at all, because like not everyone, you don't go in somewhere and know it. It's like me, I wouldn't walk into a garage and be able to fix a car. Like I would have to be shown how to do it, even the basics, even the most common like thing. So it isn't a stupid question, guys. If you're sat there and you're thinking to yourself, oh, it's a stupid question, ask it. No. Look it up online, guys. If you're embarrassed to ask someone, look it up online. If you're not embarrassed to ask someone, then ask someone in the gym that looks like they know what they're doing, and make sure they look friendly and stuff like that, and just ask them like, yo, can you just quickly show me how you bench press? Or if you see someone on the bench press that's doing it like, that's doing like a really good weight or something like that, and and they look quite comfortable, go up to them and just speak to them. Just say, look, man, I'm new to the gym. I really want to learn how to bench press. I've just watched you bench. Like, you look like you know what you're doing. Could you please just show me and give me a few tips? And I'm sure 9 times out of 10 they'll be like, yeah, of course, man. Like, I would 100% show anyone. But yeah, that is probably it's a very important point, I'd say, technique, because you just got to get the technique right, man. Like, you can't, there's no point, otherwise you're gonna, 2 reasons, you're not gonna get the best results. When you do go heavier, you won't be doing the right technique, and 2, you're just gonna injure yourself, man, which you don't want to be doing in the gym, because you'll just put so many setbacks. So when you do up the weight, make sure you are comfortable doing it. Make sure you're comfortable doing the weight before, and it is what you're putting up. Don't just put it up to impress someone, because you're just gonna put yourself in a setback and just not impress anyone. And you don't want to be laying in bed, stuck in bed, do you? You want to be out there smashing the weights, impressing them girls. Anyway, the next one is my confidence, which kind of goes on from the last one. Confidence. When I first started the gym, I had low confidence. Like, I would walk into a gym and I'd try hide in a corner. I'd try go on something that no one can see me and stuff like that. What I do differently now is I'd go in there and I wouldn't give a shit, man. I'd go in there and I would lift. Even if there's some guy like Eddie Hall in there that's lifting 500 kilo deadlift, I'd go right there next to him and I'll do my own weights. Because you know what? As I said, you're in the gym for your own reason, and I'm sure that guy deadlifting like 500 kilos will look at you and he'll respect you, man. He'll be like, yo, he's doing his own training goals, like that. Like say for example with me, if I'm in the gym and like say my bench press now is like, last night I done 107.5, but if someone come in and was like, Matt, can I bench with you? And they're only doing like 40 kilos, I'd like fully respect that, because they're at their stage of their training, I'm at my stage of my training. At the end of the day, I've been there, I've started, I was a new person. So I just think to myself, like, fuck the people that like laugh, fuck the people that judge me, man. I'm gonna go in there, I'm gonna smash this, and then in time, I'm going to come in and I'm going to lift more than them, and they're going to look at me and I'm going to laugh at them, or anything, something like that. Obviously, you don't want to be bullying people, but like, have that mentality where you go into the gym and you just smash it for yourself. Like, don't give a shit what other people think, man. Go in there, lift the weights, and get your results, man. You will love it. Anyway, the last point is, which kind of like, it's kind of a weird one, but it's filming. Ever since I've started filming, I just seem to be lifting more and seem to be more confident. Like, the fact that a camera's on me, the fact that something's watching me, and if I make a mistake, I can see it. Like, I kind of have that mentality where if something's filming, I want to impress, especially if I'm posting it on like Instagram or YouTube. Obviously, you want to impress. So I just think to myself, as soon as I got that camera, I can just suddenly lift like 5 kilo more than what I normally would. It's ridiculous, I know. Like, a lot of you probably are watching this and laughing, like, what is this dickhead going on about? But like, trust me, get someone to film. Like, next time you go to the gym, if you are on bench press and you go with 2 friends, obviously don't do it if you go with 1 friend and they need to spot you, but if you go with 2 friends, get 1 to spot you and 1 to film you, and trust me, you will lift more, or you'll find what you're lifting easier, just the fact that a camera's watching you. It's ridiculous, but try it and let me know. Like, try it, comment down below if you have tried this, or if you're a YouTuber as well and you think this as well. Comment down below if you lift heavier when you're filming than when you're not. But so that is the video, guys. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, please smash that like button. Of course, if you're new around here, please subscribe. I will not disappoint. There's so much content going to be coming out over the next few months, getting ready for Christmas, then smashing it in the new year. So I will not disappoint you guys. If you're looking at learning about the gym, definitely press that subscribe button. And yeah, drop me a message on Instagram, man. If you're new around here, link in the description. Add me on Instagram. If you've got any questions about anything about the gym, just message me on there and I'll answer your questions. But yeah, until next time, guys, stay focused, stay positive, keep other people positive, and I'll see you guys in the next one.